Okej. Vi ser, finns det något? Står det sound? Pop! Ja. Okej. So doing. Hey dude, how are you, man? All good? Are you being quarantined as well? Are you still able to go out? Okay, yeah. Yeah, we're still kind of pretending nothing's out of the ordinary here. That goes for the most of Sweden is just like, we'll just see what happens. It's not a great strategy, I think, but well, it's a risky strategy. So can I just blend these two? Or is it cool? That didn't work. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Stashing soup. Yeah, I know. It's funny. It's like yesterday I was in the store and it's people are hoarding the strangest things. Like all of the all of the sausages were out. So, okay, but plenty of toilet paper. It's just felt a bit weird that yeah, sausages. This is the thing we're gonna hoard up. Like someone just went in there and like, I'm gonna buy all the sausages there are in this store. Good for them. Well, yeah. So hang on, let me show you what it is. It's a way for me to kind of get like a bit of a headway on the level design. So it's not. It's like 2.5D. So it's like you can see the layers, right? There's still gonna be like movement. I can actually launch my Unity. Hang on. I mean, even if it is just to place like level elements, I need to kind of find a way to make that like a more iterative thing. Like I can, so that I can go in my 3D modeling and just, okay, this is the level design, and then back to Unity, and then like, okay, that wasn't funny, or that didn't work. This is good, but that didn't work, and then back to just rearrange stuff in 3D Studio Max. Just a way to kind of bounce back and forth between Unity and 3D Studio Max. So okay, I'll show you. Here is the, see if this works. So the game looks, this is in Unity, so the game kind of looks more like this now. Why is it so blurry? Hang on. I think I need to set my camera. The distance should be a little bit more, I think. That's why it's out of focus. Even more, I think. Yeah, like that. So this is kind of like, so it is still 3D, but I'm using 2D to kind of just block out the level. So this is kind of what you were seeing, right? You can still walk like in this axis as well. So, but it's kind of a nice way to see see how the level will come together. Obviously, I've been looking at videos of the new Ori and the Will of the Wisps games as well. They have lots of really cool like behind the scenes videos of how they actually built the game, and yeah, it's pretty damn inspiring what they did. So I'm taking a leaf, if that's what they call it. Take a leaf out of their playbook. But it will be a 3D game. I'm just making a lot of parallax billboards to get a bit more, I guess. Like, I don't want it to be so looking like a low poly world. It should have lots of detail and textures and nice, you know, nice hand painted things. Oh, thanks, man. It's coming. It's I'm a bit annoyed at the lack of progress in this level design area. That's like I've been struggling to find a way to get a bit faster. Right now, it's not going fast enough. I mean, we're already in what's it now? It's like late March, and I need to. If I am still serious about my deadline here, which is in June, then I need to get moving on the level design. What happened here? Oh, wow. There. Where were you sitting now? Are you in the States? Can't remember. Sorry. Oh, nice. What time is it there now? That you should be going to bed soon, or is it early morning? No, can't be. I just this morning saw a video of your ex-governor, Arnold, sitting in a jacuzzi telling people to to stay home. He was like smoking a cigar, being upset about the kids in Florida celebrating spring break. Just seems a little bit like, all right, I'm here in my jacuzzi, so for me it's fine to self-quarantine. All right. Are you gonna be getting, was it tomorrow is the premiere of the Doom Eternal. I'm gonna get that. I think me and my brother were gonna be playing some serious Doom Eternal tomorrow. Yeah, that was a long time ago. I know. I just I remember him having this. He had a contest online where you could, like, if you won it, you got to ride in his tank and smash things. That's such a great campaign, and it was all for charity or something, I think. I mean, I'm an old advertising dude, so for me, that's a good campaign idea. I mean, who would not want to sit in a tank with Arnold Schwarzenegger and just crush things? It's a brilliant campaign. It's good stuff. Ah, all right, this is starting to look okay. This should probably be bigger. Yeah, man. They don't make him like that anymore. The action heroes. Yeah. Oh, so that's what I'm doing. I mean, the level is really. So this shape there is actually. I'm gonna. Well, I can't. I don't know if you can see it, but it's when it's pulled out. That's kind of like the base ground collider. But I can edit it so it will be wider in some spaces and thinner in some spaces. I'm thinking even of doing something like this. We can actually try that now. So so there's like multi levels. So I can let's say here this would go down. Uh, Go down. Can I? Can't see it. Yeah. So it'll be like. Can you see it? So like here you could select to go. You could go either up here or you could go this way. So it'll be like semi 2D, but I mean, obviously the level design is going to have to be al along the horizontal axis. But that's fine. But it'll be, I think, okay. Like, and here's like a bridge thing. I think I'm going to delete that from here. But yeah, so it'll be, it'll not be like only one path to go, because I don't like that. There should be like multiple paths. You can actually go here or there, up or down. Maybe that's like how you avoid, like if you wanted to, you could go high and avoid some enemies, and but then you'd have to do some more climbing or something. It's like you can choose if you are going to be confrontational or just, you know, or if you're gonna uh, just avoid danger. Yeah, something like that. But then all along, I'm gonna. So these things will probably be 3D objects at some point. Right now, I'm just trying to block out like how the look and feel of it. So it'll be nice. Like you can walk here, you can kind of see the parallax effect going, like and then eventually, like you come over here. Oops. Cross that bridge, climb this thing, and then I think somewhere here. I mean, here you can see you come out here. This is the end of the level where you can see like this is the castle you need to go to, like a tower. It's like you can kind of see like you come up to this cliff, and the last thing you need to do is to swing across this thing, and then you're kind of there. Can I change this back now? There. Yeah. But it's nice because you can kind of shift from like, oh, we're in the deep, deep forest. It's like all darkness around you, to like an open space, bridge here. I think here there's going to be like a waterfall or something going. And then here suddenly you have like a big view. That's the idea, at least. This looks a bit funny here. See if you can even do it in the game now. Yay, the parallax thing. Let's see, can I? Well, this one is okay, right? It's turned out quite nice, but the city, and here's a guard you can talk to. Take care.
What? No.
So walk down here.
That's it? That's all you got?
You can also come down out here on this jetty. Talk to this guy. Huh? Cannot. I can take you there for 100 credits. Oh, where's my water? There's no water. Yeah, it's a free font that, yeah, you can just get it in the asset store. And then you can go in here. See if I can make it all the way. Here's a guy you can talk to. Ever since the magician vanished, the sawmill has been closed. There's still a few people around hoping the industry will bounce back. Meanwhile, you can hit the tavern, and Joe still runs his general store over there.
Think about it.
Now it's like walk up the hill.
Why are you so? I mean, you're talking about that pizza place all the time.
We're going in here. Whoops.
Holy fuck! 153. What the hell are you doing with your life?
There we go. See? And then you can kind of come out into the open.
Level? Yeah. Yesterday it was 149. Now it's 153.
Some nice dynamics. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. This is a bit of a cheat, though. You're not supposed to be able to jump like that. And it comes down here. I think this is where the boss monster will be.
So you did try to get that before.
And then eventually, oh god.
So you have a tactic now. Right? After you watch that movie.
Let's see, this level is pretty long. Okay, yeah, and then you kind of see you come out here and the castle is there.
So your style now.
And then like, okay, how am I gonna get across? Yeah, maybe. Or it's like you can use your grappling hook or something. But yeah, the parallax is kind of working out nicely here. Like when you come out of the woods, like, okay, oh, that's where I'm going. Then you kind of just have to find a way to cross here.
Fuck it up more for you.
Right now I can just do this.
I'm ready for some Mozambique.
Alright, let's see what we can do here. I just want to get some headspace into get this moving a bit.
Next level.
I'm gonna set this back to 0 so we can work on the shapes a bit more. So probably this block will be one whole, like I can recycle that. Hey Rexix, good morning. How are we today?
What? Top ranked in last match. That was me. Shit. That was us, yeah. Wow, that's a lot to carry on my shoulders right there. don't think I can handle this. Can we just jump down into the lava immediately?
Okay, here we
What's the
go.
plan? Oh,
That's kind of fine. I think I need to kind of
oh there's yeah, they're
just
over there.
make one
Yeah,
of these, and then I'll just
on this building over there.
recycle them. If we do this, we start building these as assets. So this is my source.
Okay, double wheel.
Let's call it skogsdunge. What's it called? I don't know the Swedish word for it. Trees. So when I edit this, I'll basically edit all of my instances.
Where is he?
That's what we want.
Oh, I showed you guys, just so you know. Where's my wheels?
Okay, and let's tie these
Just
together.
here.
Connecting the dots, so to speak. Proverbially and physically.
Yeah, him.
Make this corner.
Yeah.
Kill this and this.
Come on, if I fucking miss him. There you go. Holy shit.
Put these together. There we go.
Alright.
Looking okay. Yeah, so then I can actually just leave this for now and work it. So that looks fine. That's actually updating right now. And then I can do probably then I can I could paint these now, but I guess we won't do that just yet. Let's make this cliff then. So I need to separate these guys out. Let's make a new one right here. So this will have a little bit more detail and a bit more cliffy, so you can actually grab onto it.
Yeah, you don't need hand ammo, you can use me.
Something like that.
Shotgun.
Just make it like this, and then I can use that in several
So,
other
you
instances.
know something, it's fucking the worst with this guy.
There. That's my cliff. It should be blue though, but let's see. Not that green. This green? Yeah. Alright, and then I can actually erase this later on. Cliff. Well, at least then I'm starting to get my instances in order. I can actually put this here again. My cliff source. Probably make one of these. You know what? Let's make let's switch to another level. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make a dummy. Forest root. We'll just parent all this stuff here. Come on. There we go. There, now I can hide this. Okay. This is the guy. Yeah. That's Stig.
Hey, man.
Let's see what we can do.
Hey, man.
I'm thinking we can do the wasteland level. Basically, you'd come out from maybe a cave.
Ryan.
Circle. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Oh my god, I was so far
but
away.
yeah, because you would never have to have grapple like
What the hell?
in the z-axis, like in the
Okay.
depth. That wouldn't be possible. Just from a game design perspective, that would be too difficult. Unless you go like that, you know, full freedom, and you can walk, and the camera turns with you.
Bob. Billy Bob.
That's the only way. I'm gonna do this.
Ooh.
This is another cliff. Pink. We're not gonna use pink.
Oh shit, rain. Rainbow.
And then just do like, let's get, so the main, this is the desert, right? So we'll just do a one
armor.
huge, well, maybe not
Oh,
that
shit.
huge, but like one piece that we can repeat,
No, I took it, sorry.
like that. And we'll make this slightly lighter orange. And it would go in the back. Maybe by there. Okay, let's design this up a bit.
Oh.
It'll be like a generic sand dune.
Wow, you're so synced together. It's beautiful. No, you two.
We'll do it something like that. So they will
Like a
be
couple.
like a little bit like a sand dune thing, I guess.
Oh, so good at painting.
Like that, something like that. Let's make this come down a bit. There.
Oh, here we go. Here's a vault key.
And then I can
Wow.
repeat this. Scale it and do things. That's good.
No.
And then with this, we should probably also have like a few rocks as well. Like
Is it over here? Yeah. There's
like that.
there's
Maybe a
oh,
sharp
we can
one.
take this one. That's a will we make it? Okay, there's one here. That's one is in range, please. Can I see that?
A bit phallic, but sure.
Ah, it's it's unlocked. Oh, okay.
So it
But
should be like
everyone's unlocked.
a little bit of foreground objects And one more.
Damn it.
Okay. I don't like that shape here. I'll need to do that. I'll ground it a bit. All right. Should we flatten this a
Yeah.
little bit, I think? Yeah, something like that. And then I guess we can put in, oh, we're gonna have like flags here. Yeah. Let's make one. I have an idea now. Okay, take up that. Let's make this shape a little bit more interesting. Come on, and then
Camping in the vault? Yeah, 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 I'm good.
okay, attach this.
We're not going there, or? Okay. So they're probably gonna stay there and bunker up. There's people there. They take the.
A bit scarecrowy. That's nice.
They're up there. What? Oh shit.
There.
Got a shield. Good.
Okay. Have to open this up a bit. Now we
Do it.
connect.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay. Do it.
Delete this, delete that, move this.
Got it.
So it looks a bit funky.
They're pushing. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh fucking hell.
There.
Oh, there's another one here.
Make this black. Where's this? So this would be this size. So here's Stig, and he would be like, okay, what's this stuff? So why is this here? And then, yeah, we're supposed to have flags on this, I think. Let's just put one there now.
Yeah, they're coming. Yeah, that's all.
Something like that. Maybe taller. I think this needs to be a lot taller. You would be able to see this from far away.
Oof.
Like that, something like that, yes.
Dude, Mr. Hitter.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know what?
And I think we'll have some background things here.
No?
coyote style, roadrunner style, desert mountains.
Okay.
Let's ground it down here. Meep meep. Exactly. Yeah, so just looking at this now in a kind of a. Oh wait, is that?
I'm good.
Why is that in the back? It's 10 meters.
No, you try. Try your best.
Yeah. So if we take the camera now,
Do you think there ever going to be any more CFD session at all?
so we need some grounding, but yeah,
It's a small
kind of like
chance.
that.
It's never going to happen for me.
Why
Well,
is that?
actually,
Is
it's
that-
just
are they on the same level? Maybe?
I mean, there's always going to come new shit.
Yeah, there we go.
Let fuck by it. Damn
So you start up here, like you come down, dum, 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 dum.
it. Oh.
Maybe there's even like it's like a bit of vegetation up here. That's fine.
We're just trying to like
Do that
seem cool.
later.
You actually know exactly what
But then
you're
we
doing.
need a plane.
Oh,
here.
it's me. Oh.
I'll just put a color on that. It's not the right color.
It's full of you.
So you can see you can still kind of walk up and
No,
down.
so what's getting loose?
Hello, Klaus. Good morning. How are you doing?
Animal Crossing.
Put some sky in.
I think you do. Yeah.
We did have this. This guy was
No,
more like
the
a
Animal Crossing, that has glory holes.
Twilight.
Doom has glory kills and Animal Crossing has glory holes. Did you see that whole
Let's
Doom
put this
versus
back a
Animal
bit.
Crossing kind of crossover thing?
Maybe 1,000 units.
Where they make like Animal Crossing merch with, Doom theme and vice versa. It's pretty cool actually. Yeah.
It's not the right color, but wait. Let's pick up my background here. Where are you sitting, Klaus? Are you sitting in the castle, or are you guys on lockdown as well?
Yeah.
Oh yes, we do that. My brother's stream is free of charge.
Forget
Okay.
the ISO.
Let's see. Is it this one? Oh, here we go. So this,
No. That's it.
here we have the concept painting of what we were doing
Nah.
for the wasteland.
Oh.
So
Good work.
you're just sitting at home then.
Let's just jump right where there isn't any.
Where is my?
No, I'm taking this out.
Our I
Yeah.
see. Okay. I'm gonna pick up. I'm not even sure where this stuff is now anymore, but at your computer, yes. But that's how you grammatically correctly say it, right? Yeah, I mean, I like it though.
And up one down
We're
here.
kind of all forced to embrace the power of working, like self-discipline, working from home. Where's my here?
Ah,
Wasteland, skybox. There. Now we have. Okay, that's a bit big on the big side. And then we'll put in a sun, I think. Yeah, I mean, it's the sacrifice we make for this. So it's not like this is not terrible. Yeah, exactly. And hamstra more ships. You can do it. You got this. Okay, how does that look? We have a bit of, yeah, the sun is kind of, yeah, it's a bit cheating. I mean, as you move through the level, you will actually see the sun move, which is kind of weird, but sure. I guess we could back this all up a little bit more.
Sometimes.
And just make this humongous. That should do it. Yeah, that's cool. The sun is kind of in place. Maybe a
You hear
little
me
bit
when I
bigger.
said and play the Seinfeld bass intro just now? No.
There we go.
Oh!
Yeah, we were just saying how when I went to the grocery store yesterday, people have been what's it called hoarding. People have been hoarding all the weird things. Like, so in my grocery store there was plenty of toilet paper, but no falukorv. Like, all the sausages were gone. So, I don't know. It's maybe this is where I live. We use sausages for. It's used for anything. I'm just gonna refill some coffee, guys. We'll go on there. All right.
It's just free and dropped it. It's just us.
Let's put some more of these guys up. And let's set
No, I
the
think it's just us.
pivot point
Yeah,
all the
because
way
there was
down
just
here.
3 of us left on the dropship.
There. Now we can rotate these a little bit. Like that.
No!
There. Let's do one more of these, I think. This is like the shrunken version.
Okay. Bad.
There. In big screen, yes, we do. I know. Are you guys alright though? Are you symptom-free?
Corona.
Uh, 20, I think.
Okay, are you gonna pull us
Yeah. Sounds good, man.
Wang man! Yes.
Some more world domination is always needed. Okay, I'm gonna go in and check.
Oh, we're still here? You throw out no, you did not throw out anything.
Where is the thing? There. Okay. Yeah. Like, steal from work is the other way to That's where when toilet paper will go missing from offices. That's next.
I did already. It's down there. Sorry, I wasted it.
Okay. Now this looks okay-ish. This level is going to be a lot more flatter. What do I have keys here? Okay, let's do that. Can't really.
There's people there. Hello.
To back these out a little bit more so you can see them.
Oh, they're dropping. Yeah. Okay.
Is this maybe also? Is this the same level, 50 as well?
Purper.
Yeah, that's better. And
It's Paul's balls. Yeah, we are.
that's cool. I wonder if I can even take these. Some of these should actually be able to be in the foreground layer as well. No, wait. We don't move with that.
No,
We
you
move.
can't.
Oh, someone wants to come in.
Sorry, Russ. Oh. Oh, shit.
Hello. Oj, det var Fredrik.
Just delivery.
All right.
Oh.
Well, sing it.
I got the delivery. Delivery.
So, where were we?
Tack Fredrik.
No problem. Yeah, yes, maybe not exactly in the same place, but I can do this, and then we have a little bit of variation and depth to this. Yes. Maybe I'll make one more sand dune. Oh, hello, Gamer Tobbe. Good morning to you.
Yes. Nej.
You alright? Symptomfri.
Nothing. Just found something. Sniper. Swiper.
Swiper, no swiping.
Yeah. That's
Dora the Explorer.
Dora the Explorer, yes. Swipe! There's some Mozambique for you here. I think there's a live action.
They're making one, right?
They're making one right now.
Alright, let's see. So we should have some variation in this level too, I think. We should have
Smoke puffballs.
what if we do this? Okay, we're gonna have
Also
another clip
thing
on
he
the
does,
side.
he starts running somewhere, and then after he's like, taken leave for a good while, so he has, good enough space, he's like, let's go here. So he can load everything before everyone else.
So here is the kind of end of the level for this side.
Shit, I still have level 1. I'd love to have like a blue armor.
Purple.
Oh, we're going out. Should we stay?
Alright. Need some more ground here.
Top on town. Where I'm from.
That's some that. Okay.
Oh,
Kinda end.
oh,
What? Okay, this needs to be bigger even.
blue helmet.
Oh, right. Okay. We're moving at lightning speed today.
Oh, there's people. Yep.
Okay, save.
I'm in Stockholm.
Yeah. Gonna
Stockholm.
make another dummy here.
Have they been to Stockholm? No. Taco Bell.
There. And then we move all of this stuff in here.
Yeah, they're gonna get down there.
And then we can start, maybe this is the sun. Okay, we name this Wasteland. What's that? Is that my sky?
Carano time. What?
No, it's just that's the dude. Okay, well, this is the dude. Okay, let's work on a level that I have not even ever started before. This
Oh, people.
the snow level.
Are we gonna get engaged or? No.
Okay. I'm thinking this level starts from the right and goes to the left, just
Yeah,
for
take those
variation.
guys.
So first I'm gonna need a sea level.
Yeah.
Is that the 0? Yeah, it is. Okay. Camera up. Here's the dude. Sea. Seas. Perfect. We can make that blue. A little bit bigger, I guess.
Hello.
Hey, son. And I think we'll start off.
It's up on the other side as well.
What is it?
On your side?
I
Or?
want to have some ice
There is.
blocks. There's
Yeah, I'm checking.
floating ice block, number
Oh
1.
yeah.
Be cool if these were moving around a bit too.
I got a couple shots on him.
Where is it? There. So that would be in the foreground, I guess.
Knocked him. No, knock me.
It's a bit too much on the. It's a bit big. Let's. So it would be something like that. I like it if it's like a. You know how they are kind of eroded in under. So like the water has eaten a bit out of it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like that. Still too big, I think. Okay. And then somewhere here in the background we start doing the ground. I'm just gonna make this as like a tile. So this can be reused many times.
Oof.
So for now it's gonna be gray. Let's move it back a bit. Maybe this we don't move, we move the ice front because they will be like parallaxing a bit in the foreground instead. I think that will be better. -10, maybe -25 even. coming in like this. Yeah, but then again, this should even be, I think,
We all saw that.
minus 50 then. No, I think it would be nice if, like, this comes much later, so you're like on the open sea first. The first thing you see is a couple of floating icebergs, and then you come.
Wow. In his face.
Let's make one more. Well, yes, we will. We actually did try that in a session before. It's not perfect yet, but we had a buoyancy script. I'll show it to you. Actually, it's the same script I used for the boat. So 1 second. I'm just gonna put this here. This could be in the background. So let's say 50 away. So this will feel a bit more like this. You come in. There's an ice block there. There's an ice block in the foreground, and then you come to the land. So in Unity, I'll just show you the boat. Micken är lite i köket. Okay. Okay, wait. Camera's off. So we're going here. Come on, take the stairs.
It's a lovely situation.
Yeah, no, it's one script that does the. Oh no, yeah, sorry, I fell down. I also have to switch on the water for this level. 1 second.
What's in there?
Where's my water?
Wow.
Did I not have the? Did I hide? Couldn't have hidden it, right?
Panic.
The boat is here. But where's my water? Did I not have water? Oh, big plane. Sorry. There we go. Let's put it inside here. Okay. Okay. Let me just change this camera distance so it remembers it. It's supposed to be at 32 distance, so you can. There. So it's not out of focus. So I'm coming down to the water. This is our water, the water shader. It's not mine. It's something that someone has given up for free. So the way this works now, let's just jump in and see what happens. Whoa. So you can see there's I've been trying to kind of put it so that the boat is trying to level up from when you jump in. I mean, it is kind of what boats are supposed to be doing, right? But no. And also, I think I turned it off now. But the main character is also he's supposed to have the float script on. But right now it kind of messes things up with the controller, so I have to solve that. It works for just like, you know, physics objects like this. There's a box here that's also floating, and the boat is floating. So if I jump just in the middle, I can barely. I can't make it stay. But yeah, that's generally how the ice blocks will work too. They can have.
I think there was one.
They have the float script, so if you're standing on one side, it would actually slowly,
Here's
because of its mass, then slowly tilt. That's the intent, at least. So there will be, yeah, you have to be careful walking on ice blocks. GPU seems nice. But it is a decent gaming rig, this little workhorse. It's the least thing you need when you do like Unity. But yeah, we're we haven't even come to the point where we're gonna optimize this, because you know it shouldn't be so demanding on your machine that you can't play it. Okay, so we're coming up here. I think we're gonna make some. We're gonna have some snow-covered like pine trees and stuff like that. Where's the guy? He's only this big, so we need to have him as a reference for the scale here. Christmas trees.
Zip lined up there. See there?
Beautiful.
They're probably just waiting it out. Let's just push into the next round.
And that he needs to go back.
Watch it to your right here. Is it or not? Yeah, I think so.
No, not
Okay,
minus.
circle.
10. There we go. That looks very bad.
There's one guy standing there. Yeah. No, he's just
I'm
standing.
sure it's going to be snow, but it can't look like it's.
There it is. Ooh.
Something like that. I'm gonna make a bunch of those.
Oh.
Ska vi se. We should have like oh yeah, so in the background maybe we have a glacier or something. So like somewhere here. It's like a one of these. Like far away in the background.
Oh my god. I made it.
I'll make that light as well, but we're gonna move it all the way in the back. Not this one. Maybe 200? 500 units. Oh yeah, we need some more water then. And I think what happens now if we go take the camera here, make this bigger.
Oh, hello. It's just you and them.
Spread this out a bit.
Dude, what a champ.
Maybe not that much leaning out, I think. Oh, crack. So, nice parallaxing going on. We're seeing like some icebergs and a glacier in the background, and then we reach land. It's probably gonna need another layer in the middle, like somewhere here, just to make it not so far away from that. That's one connected land mass. So we're walking up. Okay, this is not just one island, but this is where we start. Let's put this as black for now. I think in this level we were supposed to also climb upwards. here. Ah, shit, sorry. And then come here. Then we go up. This will be nice because we see things far back in the distance, still parallaxing. And I think it would be cool if this level eventually. Okay, so here's like a dangerous chasm. Eventually, you'd actually be like up on a mountain. It's like this level is climb a mountain. Climb every mountain,
City boy.
forge every stream, follow every byway.
Ah.
Yeah, pretty massive level already. So come in here. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
There's gonna be like a here you have a little village. You talk to people about what's
Always on the
coming.
track, trying to loot. It's like,
Coming up here, so climb, climb, climb. It's getting colder, colder. Somewhere here, oh yeah, and then here. Okay, first major problem. So we need to cross this. Coming up, coming up, coming up. Somewhere here, I think the tree level will be like reached. So after this, it's just snow.
yeah, I hear people.
Climbing, climbing, climbing up there. So let's do the tree level then. Just
Got
like
one
just
guy?
one mesh here.
Yeah, I can.
This is going to be very simple. Bunch of triangles.
There's no blue armor here. Another one here. Oh shit. Pigman.
Okay, let's move that
Oh,
behind.
Pac-Man. Penguin.
All right.
Of course.
Yeah. Oh. Hang on. Let me check the script.
Yeah, okay. I'm thinking inside right.
If you're into this stuff, then let's have a look
Yeah.
right away. I have my float script
Caustic.
there. Let's check it out. But yeah, because the issue is not it being like you floating. That's not the issue. The issue is it when you jump on it, it kind of flips over very easily. So here is, can you see it?
Yeah, I hear him.
You've got like forgiveness of stepping on something
Yeah,
floating on
yeah.
water buoyancy. Yeah. Water density, math apps, physics gravity, y times the
Yeah, this
volume.
guy.
Yeah, I'm doing
Ah,
something like this.
Oh, stupid.
So this script actually applies
Here.
an upwards force to counter gravity. I've also the drag is increased, so it's not moving so fast. I'm just setting the force factor. The water level is a fixed, so it's actually at zero. That's the water level, even if there's no object there or not. And then there's a threshold for dividing the float force factor. But I was trying to do this. I was trying to do a look rotation up, but that's not going to work. I can't force the rotation because, especially if I apply it to the player is already like being applied rotations because you're pressing the input keys, right? So this would overwrite it, and it'll be very messy. So I think the way to do this is to only use forces, like add force and add torque, not this.
Yeah. No, there's what do you call it? The barrier there.
Oh, hey Monica. Have fun and watch magic happening slowly in a very calm and slow pace. Right now we're trying to fix stuff floating in water. So buoyancy. Oh, so
Oh, it
much
doesn't
love
look
in
like
this.
it floated over there.
I love this group of people. It's just like we're all just in here, well, looking at me crashing things in Unity. Okay. What if we just? Well, here's a thought. My boat here. Let's see. My boat here is what? The mass is 10. What if we just set it to a mass of 100? Just thinking. Float force more forgiving. I think the problem is like the player is too heavy. Well, we're not dealing with any kind of real numbers here anyway. But so I'm gonna go down to the boat. Thinking if that makes any. Yeah, see now the boat has a. The boat is 100, and I think the character is only about 1. But yeah, I think we're gonna have to see. I mean, this might work for the ice blocks though. I'm constantly having to counter the weight. There's no like equilibrium, but you're right.
Yeah, it's up there, up here.
Now
up
the
here.
boat sunk. Okay, but you're suggesting we make the float force a bit more forgiving.
Yeah, he's up in the window.
So
See?
the
Up
thing
there.
I'm doing is, I think, so
Yeah.
gravity is still applied. The boat is being pushed down by gravity. And then in the every fixed update in the float script, we're countering it with minus physics gravity. We take the mass into account, and then we say
What the hell?
force factor,
Where's the stairs?
which we calculate here, minus the velocity of the y times the water density.
He's here.
And then we do some. Well, what are we doing here? And then we just
Down.
apply the force.
There's another guy.
Yeah, because we don't want to do any x or z force. We just want to make a down force. So, what you're saying here is so the force factor. Or maybe it's this value here. We have a float threshold. Maybe if we play around with the float threshold a bit. Now it is set to 1.
Do you guys have
We half it down. See what happens.
heavy or shotgun ammo?
Come on. Here we go. Jump in the boat.
Oh, shotgun shots. Good guy.
Yeah, so
Where? This guy?
I was like trying to see if you can even stabilize.
Yeah. No. Take it.
It's still moving slowly,
Shotgun.
but but yeah, lowering that threshold will definitely make the float force. Oh god, see if I can. Or okay, what if we? There's also water density to play with. It's now 0.0125. Let's up that. So say the water density is much higher.
Oh, fart.
Okay, jump in. That seems to have made it worse. Like slightly worse. No. Ah! What we should do also is put back. I have the float script sitting here on the player as well. Oh, there's also. Oh, I even seem to be setting the down force, but that should not be set here. This should be set by the script. You can tell, right? I found this script. It's not me. I didn't write it. But yeah, so now the player can swim too. This over here. Push the boat as possible. I can push this thing here. I mean, it's not perfect, but you can actually. And also, I think what has to happen is when you go in the boat, I need to deactivate my player controller, so you're not walking around in the boat. You're actually driving the boat. Also, the boat has no. It just has a box collider for now, which is not ideal. I guess so. Now he's more or less standing on a box that's floating, which is kind of like the ice blocks, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. So, for answering a very short question, very simple question, in a very long way. Yes, we are gonna have floating things that you can climb up on.
Okay.
See if we can make. I want to make this into like one object, if it's possible. Now I can save some prefabs here. Yeah, these would they would be sharing the same prefab. Okay, where's my camera? So you take the boat, you come in here, dun, 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 and you park the boat here, moor the boat here. We'll make the village here somewhere. You head out, climb up, walk, walk, walk. I mean, we have some enemies here already. And then you have to somehow clear this one. Keep going, keep going, keep going, and then, whoo, now it's just snow everywhere. I mean, I wonder how far we can go with this.
I'm way too cool.
I'm just thinking in the sense of,
I'm gonna get it.
Probably do something like this. Let's delete all of this.
That's over here.
It's like I'm now thinking in terms of recyclable tiles. So then I could just keep doing this. The memory print of just using instances is much less. So, I mean, if you think about it, the camera here will never ever go inside. So you can still kind of climb up here. That's pretty good, actually. That's pretty damn high up. 1,500 units. I like the sense of height and scale. It should be like you really feel like you're scaling a massive mountain. Let's put.
You guys have pea balls?
Let's put the sea out, like all the way.
Pea bobbles?
Just to kind of.
Others, they're getting their teammate there.
Let's see. This is the snowboarding. Ooh, snowboard. Now we have a bit more of a horizon thing going on. Wow, I need more. Even if you're up here, you should still be able to see the horizon.
Huh? Okay, I hear shooting.
Like that. And like that. That's a huge mesh, but we'll never ever get there. But it would be cool, like if when you return, you're actually gonna ski or snowboard your way down. Jump this. Should we separate this? I actually like the idea of it being like this is an island, and then you have to kind of first make it across here. Like what?
Dorks in the window.
Climb up, and all the way up here. And I think the nice thing now is we can put some like background things, like really far away background things here. Let's see. It's just like, let's say this is some mountains all the way over here. Let's try that.
I can do this. Oh shit.
And then
Yeah.
we'll just stick them all the way in the back. Like
Yeah, they're shooting,
5,000
they're shooting.
units. Oh look,
Okay,
it's
okay.
tiny. Yeah, so this needs to be way bigger. Like that, and then I think 5,000 units ain't enough. 10,000 units out. And then let's put it back all the way here.
Yeah, I'm checking.
Yeah, that looks kind of cool. So then, like, it gives a very good sense of depth. Like, that's so damn far away.
Yeah, yeah. Top out.
Yeah, that's nice.
Well,
Oh, we should probably do a coastline thing as well. Or maybe simply just, okay, now we know kind of the scale of this. So what if we just do some that is like a little bit less cliff sharpy, and then they just come down into the sea like that. Parallax, it's good for you. And then let's
Aye.
just okay,
Aye.
throw it all the way back in like 5,000 units.
Aye. Am I innocent?
No.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, you can kind of see now that glacier, maybe we should blow it up. Like, make it massive. Like, put it over here. And that needs to go back a lot.
okay.
Maybe even like 7,000 and a half.
Oh yeah,
Right. White is good. This guy we move forward a bit then. 2,500. Okay, what do we got?
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So
there.
you'd come in. Oh wait, where's the? What happened to the ice blocks? The ice. Oh, it's just so far away. Oh, it starts here. That's pretty nice though. So you come in. Here's. Let's move here. So you come in here. There's some floaters,
Yeah.
and then you kind of go here. Stuff still happening
Oh,
over
so
there.
hard.
Cross here. Maybe we'll do a little bridge here, I think. Yeah. Or maybe it's like
Yeah,
half of it
yeah.
is.
No, he's here.
That's copying too much
Yeah,
of.
no,
I was gonna
no,
say
he's on the
Zelda.
rooftop building.
You know, flying down with the thing. But maybe that's a bit too much stealing, I think. But then, yeah, you would go here, go up here. But there's a really nice parallaxing going on. I keep saying.
Oh fucking hell.
You can see it here. You can't see it there because I need to move the camera here.
That's it.
So you could be standing here, like,
Fuck the ring.
enjoy the view, basically. I think this one needs to go all the way here. And then this, we do it, we go a little bit higher on that, I think.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh my god, I can't even, it's not even visible, that's why. We could do something like this. So it's actually coming in much sooner.
Oh, he's
Oh.
dead.
Yeah. But then you can't see any of the other things. Ah. Okay. Let's move all this stuff down a bit. And maybe together a bit. I want to see that stuff behind. And let's, okay. Let's say we give this, it's like, let's make it like it's fogged. So this is like coming closer to the sky.
I wonder if it's over here, because over there.
Yeah, let's just fake
Before
this
it's
as
front,
fog.
front.
That's okay. And we still need something here. It's a little bit too...
Syringe?
Yeah. You don't want to see this, like the clipping here. That's not... it's not ideal.
Oh, fucking hell.
I mean, if it's just a matter of doing one
Oh,
more...
fuck! Oh, he's right outside. He's going here. Fucking run up to him. Fuck.
Just do one of these.
I'm trying now. Good luck.
Let's put that in. Move it to 3000. Yeah, that's a bit of an off color there. There. That should cover
Oh, what?
that. Yeah, a little bit at least. Not really. We need to move this back even more.
Oof. Out of gas.
5,000? Yeah, that's 5,000. And then make it a little bit bigger.
Yes. Nice.
Something like that. It's only visible when you go really, really high up. So as long as you're down here, it's okay. We could even like move this. A bit. That's nice.
All right, that was a good win. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Good game.
Okay. I'm making some headway at least. Let's
All right, see you guys.
put this in
Have a
a
good
dummy as the other one, and then one more. Do one more. Snowland. Okay. The last one is the swamp. Which is also moving from right to left, I think. So let's see. Say you're coming down from this.
Så här ska vi. En del tror jag kommer skicka flera gånger.
Ja.
Att jag skriver deras namn så här. Och då ser man ju...
Ja, den läggs in igen.
Oh yeah, because I think we're gonna have like a swamp village.
Jag lägger den först och kollar innan jag skickar kuponger. Det kommer bli...
Ja, det kommer det.
Let's see. Like on stilts. these colors. You can put in some detail, just a little bit. It's a window. This will obviously later be painted, but you know, just to help. I think we'll do like another level here, like there would be stairs or something. Let's just do it like this. Yes. Okay. Connect these up. Okay. Make one of these. Yeah. I think we need a layer in the back with like lots of trees. These are trees. Should I make this as one? Yeah, maybe. And we can recycle this. Oops, that's pretty vomity. $10, $20, I think. That color is not right. There. And this is off. No. There. Let's work on this a bit. adding some transparency to this. You can see inside, see behind it. Could obviously be a lot more detailed, but for now that's fine. This could go like almost there, I think. Hey, wait a second. Let's send this back a bit. 5 meters, maybe 10. Yeah. So that's the beginning of the swamp level, and this level should definitely have like a foreground covering. So let's say here's a big tree in the foreground. Very nice tree. Black. There we go. So this would go in front of the camera as well to make it seem like you're actually in the woods. Oh, and we need to move this forward as well. Should be like this is the swamp, so there should be like a lot of vines going on. Like the roots should be visible as well. That much better. Okay, let's put in a background as well. Maybe not pink. Needs 1,000. Okay, camera. Whoa. Yeah, we're gonna have to put in a sea level as well. There we go. Nice and brown. And okay, let's do some more of these. back a bit. There. Let me see, what happens if we just copy this tree? Like, use the same resource, but in a different layer. Put it at 10 and give it the right color. Yeah, that actually works. It's like without too much repetition, hopefully. Oh, that looks funky. Move this guy down. Yeah. And then yeah, so you come out, and this level, I think we were saying you shouldn't be able to walk everywhere. You can enter the water, but it's actually toxic. So you can only be there for a short while, and then you need to go back up to one of like the little small islands. Is there anything important happening? No. Alright. I do want to have a bit more of like this sensation of being like vines hanging. Let's do it. See if this works. It might not work. It might be too much. You still want to be able to see what's going on in the level. Oh, cool, right? I mean, it's supposed to be a swamp. And I want to have stuff like here, down here in the foreground, so you kind of feel like you're in it. Like, not just free and open. And maybe even to a point where it's like plants and like sharp thingies, maybe even some like poisonous mushrooms. How's that? Is this moved already? No, it's not. So we'll move this -5. Like, so this black foreground kind of, it's gonna block the view a bit, but that's what's nice about it. It's like it's making you feel that you're actually not just looking into this flat thing, but actually you're inside the foliage, and just you're gonna have like particles. Yeah, spaghetti effect. Hey, nomad potato. Is it a nomad potato, or is it that you're not mad? Or both? All right. What if we put some like, there's like vines hanging here. Like these thin vines hanging, let's see. Wait, we do it inside this one. spaghetti effect. I like that. Not that one. Okay, let's tie these together. Kind of like that. Let's just make this a little bit more detailed. Something like that. Yeah. And yeah, let's connect these back and see what we have. Yeah, that's better. Whoops, what's happening? So this will later on be, I'm just going to use these shapes as a basis for making the textures. It won't be these, it won't be just flat vector surfaces. It will be, but this is just to kind of block it out. I've said that a million times now, just blocking it out. But that's, it's true with like this game level design, making artwork or anything. Like you do the big broad strokes first. In this case, vector shapes, before you move on to like actually painting these things. I mean, that's kind of nice. It's a bit on the huge side, but I think it might work also if we put in like a bit more holes. So like, this is an actual like foliage. A piece of foliage, is that what you say? No. Yeah. And then down here we should have like really thin spiky things, I think. Like branches coming out and stuff. That should do it. Let's tie it together. Weld. Not connect. Yes. Yes. Nice and swampy. Nope. Okay. So that's kind of cool. You won't ever see this stuff anyway, so that's okay. And then this is an instance, so I can recycle it, scale it. Oh, we should put that. So we have a pivot point right about here. Then I can, then I can do this. Can rotate it a bit. And it looks like a completely different kind of tree. We should actually not have the pivot point there. We should have it slightly up. Look, it's a completely different tree because I rotated it. It's just an instance of this tree, but what we could do also to help that is to add some more vertices here and just round it out like that, and it won't be so noticeable when we spin them around like that. Okay, swampy. That's what we're going for. So let's say this is the level. We should be. I'm kind of toying with the thought of having like a sinkhole, like you would actually be able to go down on this level. But maybe not now. Maybe we'll save that for the wasteland level, because here that would be filled with water if logic were to prevail. But let's say so, like all the way here, that's just swamp, and then here you get to some kind of like a bit of an island. And I'm gonna make this as a like a tileable thing. Not purple, but maybe this color. Then here we'll see if my instance still kind of can make it. Yeah, so like that's the nice thing. Later on we can just put these things on, and they're just instances and memory efficient and all that stuff. So we'll come up there. Maybe we do something a little bit steeper, like a cliff. You have to kind of make it over this thing. And maybe this is slippery. That would be nice. That's cool. It's like each level has like their own different kind of challenge in terms of climbing stuff and getting over stuff. Like the snow level has floating ice blocks that you have to kind of not drown from. And this would have like slippery slopes. Let's put in. This is the part that's going to be like viney, and so we will add some stuff here, I think, just to kind of indicate that, so I won't forget it when I eventually draw these textures. So this will look kind of like that. That's nice. I'll do some more maybe. We'll have some stuff poking out, I think. Let's connect these guys like that, and here. Yeah. That's kind of the sense of what this should be doing. So it's pointy, it's not very hospitable. There we go. Yeah, that looks nice. And we should have more of that stuff going on. So up here maybe there's like dangerous stuff. Yeah, this is the general, the right direction for sure. Let's put in some on this side as well. Just flip horizontal is easy way to make. Yeah, I mean that's the thing, right? When I have this, you can do a like this tree could have a -1 scale as well. 'Cause right now I don't think I can do that, but that's absolutely true. Yeah, I can easily just do this also, like scale up and down. So if we do this. One big one, one small one. And then, I mean, as you combine it with all these other things like grass and like little rocks and stuff, yeah, you'd have a lot of variation. So that's gonna work out fine. I mean, the key here is to kind of conserve memory, right? So you want to make a huge level, but I don't want to have to draw like a 20,000 pixel wide texture. You do a couple of these and then you reuse them in different ways. That's the sensible thing to do, at least. Yeah. Nice and swampy. And then maybe even like stuff like this should probably be on their own, so then you can move them around as well. Because I mean, the more detail you add, the more kind of alike it will. You can actually see the repetitions. And I'm thinking, so okay, like over here, this will be like water and like danger stuff. And then eventually you come on to, I think like a little bit more. Like you have to cross this part, which is like filled with this. Like you can't really. You have to figure out a way to cross this. Can I take this one? I might actually take one of these and delete all of this. Just keep the bottom part. Yeah. And then let's put this in the back. 10. And we'll give it another color. We'll give it this color. Pivot should be down here. Something like that, maybe.
Svarta pennor, alltså såna här. Den som har en bra till slut.
Okej.
Så du köper dem.
Ja.
De här är fina, så de är fina.
Ja, de är ju klassade.
Right.
Jag vet inte, jag vet inte så många.
Men kanske finns i affärerna.
Men det kanske finns i centrum i alla fall på, vad heter det? Jag ville se en riktig. Men
See, like you can't really tell that this is the same as this.
Men den här betalar du direkt va?
Ja.
Water drip. Oh, that would be nice. I mean, right now I'm trying to figure out how to. I know there's like shaders that make the trees like sway in the wind. I have to find one of those.
Den är inte så va?
Nej, kanske de gjorde sig innan.
Alltså, jag får kolla.
Ja, just det, att man spelar in så här.
Okay, let's see. Let's check the scale here.
Jävlar, han har masken.
Coming here. Dun, 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 dun. Traveling. Yeah, we're gonna need some more of these. Let's see.
Äter inte.
Tjena.
Lord Bacchus, hey,
Kom och fixa kaffe.
how are you? It's been a while.
Är du med?
Well, it's been a while since I was streaming as well, so
Det är fint väder ute. Faktiskt. Idag så var det inga pensionärer på gymmet faktiskt.
let's see. Home office all the way, working more than before. Yeah. Well, I'm okay. I am. I don't know if we've just been lucky, or maybe I already had it, never noticed. But we are all symptom free. The entire bunch of us. Schools are still operating. People are going to work. Funny, right? We're like, yeah, we're gonna do this the Sweden way. We'll just see what happens. Yeah, that's I actually believe that. I mean, you know, February, March is the usual time in Sweden, at least, where people get sick anyway from just having colds and like the regular flu. And I mean, that happens every year, especially if you have small kids. So I'm pretty sure we all kind of got it and didn't think about it, and then yeah, here we are. Okay, this is kind of working now. I'm gonna climb up here, come down here. Yeah, of course. I mean, we'll just oh man, I see now that my you have my little cheer icon. I didn't even know if those worked. They were gonna, Twitch was gonna prove it. Now it actually is there. Good on you. Maybe I'll make some even better ones now. I haven't really put some effort into it. I was just thanks for the support, guys. Let's make these smaller. Yeah, that's okay. We do need some more parallax in here. Like some distant stuff. But maybe we can actually use this one. Where is it? Just make a clone of this. And let's back it up. What the heck? That's a bit of an odd number, but okay. 100. And then let's just edit this. Is that not what we want to do? No, probably not. So, and then we'll give this a different color than this one. Where is it? There. Yeah, okay, so... Oh, it's the same color as the sky. That's why. Let's change the sky then. Let's go white for now. It's kind of like a fake fog. So this one could be like there. There. Still need something here though. think this stuff needs to go back a bit. Why is that so odd number? 22. Just to increase that effect. Wrong thing. No. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Obviously then this will be like a nice water shader, so it will be reflecting. Nice and swampy, exactly what we want. And then kind of have to come up on this, and then here I think we're gonna have our boss encounter after that hill. I think we need to add one more of these. Let's clone this guy. And put it even further back. Is that 100? 200. And yeah. Yeah, that'll just help with should recolor these, I think. So all of these guys should be this color. And this is a little bit. Okay, no, I'm a bit lost now. Let's see. Oh, it's these guys. Should be this color. Yeah. And then all of the stuff here, including this. What's this? Should be the darkest color. Yes, better. What do you do this color for? Okay. Yeah, it's quite moody now. Up here, down here. Let's extend this guy a bit. I think what I wanted to happen was like you'd come out like of a clearing. Let's put, oh, is this guy? Maybe we can, yeah, let's make a copy of this. It's gonna use the same instance, but for now we'll just put it in the back. This color. Let's move the pivot point down to 0. We can scale it up and down. Yeah, this is the swamp level. We've been doing this is actually the last one. We've been doing all of them today. I'm going to show you in a sec. So you'd come here, dun, 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 go down here, and you'd come out here. What's this? And here, let's see, let's put another one of these here. Yeah, and here you would see the spider web. also want to do something like this. So right here, you're kind of like in an opening in the swamp. Let's see how this works. Extrude. And color is, yeah, I think we need to shrink it down. I mean, this is the thing that the reason why I'm doing it like this is we can kind of frame the shots, like what you want to see in what you want the player to see when he comes to like this point in the game. And it should be something like that. So we kind of want to have this. It should be quite tight. And you should be like, this should be like a hole in the foliage, if you will. It's like an opening in the, what's it called? Clear. Yeah, like that. And then we'll put in some of this stuff. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, we're mostly just chilling. There, something like that. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about how that comes in.
Får man det? Okej. Får jag bara skriva klart för mig att gå och kissa?
Jag har låda.
Okej.
B-låda. Lyx. Jag hänger på imorgon med farsan.
Ja. Yes.
Ja.
Så. Oj, 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 mina ben.
Fix this. what if we send this
Oh,
back
you
a
can
bit
on.
and give it a different color? 10. No, there's a 10 there. Yes, there's, and it's this color. Yeah, that's better. So now we can kind of distinguish the shapes. What's this then? Why is this the same color? This one has that green color. This one, what's this? Oh, it's that one. Let's move it in here. Look at that. Not very hospitable. I have no idea what's happening over here though. So has it been moved? Is it? It's 0.
Vi kanske ska ta med ryggsäck sen. Fixa tvätt.
Oh, it's the pivot points. That's why. It's because it's at 0. That's why. Oh god. No. Center to object. There. Ja, det.
Hälsa Bacchus där.
Ja, Ola hälsar.
In English.
Lord Bacchus, Ola says hi. If you're not on the phone anymore, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm messing shit up now. Okay. Yeah, this is turning out okay. I mean, I could actually start just making 3D objects. No, they've. I have Låda today, so I'm not gonna go for lunch with them. I'm just gonna do my microwave. All right, let's see what we have. I mean, this thing we need to sort out. Oh, I mean, can't just look like that. What if we let's redo this one. To be something a little bit more like this. You never know what angle this is going to appear in, or like if you kind of have to make sure the shape is at least acceptable. Click, 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 and then connect it back. That's a bit funky, but better than before. Yeah. Yeah, that looks better. Like you can see it here. All right. We are going to create a dummy for this as well, but I think we're looking pretty okay. It's been what? How long has the stream been on? An hour or so? Hour or two? We've done, like, blocked out all 4 levels. Both in terms of a little bit of thoughts about the game design, but also like aesthetically, design-wise. So now we have forest. Kind of like that, with some mountains in the background. We have snowland, or Iceland, with some huge shapes going on, and it's not really done. So like, yeah, when you come up to this hill, this mountain, I think what will happen is there will be like a snow plane. Like that's where you find the shapeshifter. Swamp level we just saw. We don't have to open that again. And then where's the wasteland? Wasteland is here. Yeah. So you come out from there, you walk across the plains, and then you end up here. And this is the one where I think it would be cool to have like a, let's say you kind of go down in one of the wormholes. That would be nice. And that's like an optional route, is to go through like an existing wormhole. That would be cool. Let's see. So then that would be like, okay, I'm gonna go down here. And you'll come up here. Let's see. Can even have some branching. Let's do branching. It's like if you go this way, maybe you come to the lair of the worms. Where like all the eggs are. That'd be cool. That'd be quite nice actually. Oh wait, but then this should be inverted. Let's delete the openings. And then let's just say, just to be safe, you cannot go thus. Like this would all be. The camera would never be able to actually go outside this, I hope. There, and then we connect that together. There. Brown. Yeah, that would be quite cool. And then the trick here is, so this is what, where is this? This is at 5. Let's say this should be at 0, but then we will make a shape that is at 5, which is kind of the back of the back wall of the cave. Which is gonna roughly follow this. There will be some parallaxing there, so we need to make sure it doesn't show through. spline, we're gonna have extrude. Yeah. And then we're gonna move it back just a tad, 5 meters. Yeah. And then we can say this can be, yeah, look at that. We just have to make sure this is not there, somewhere like that. Yeah. Okay. That could be quite cool, actually. Make those corners. So this level will be quite different. You would be, where's my camera? Over here. Like you go here and then suddenly you can actually go underground. And then come up. Maybe we'll move this stuff now because the level needs to be a lot bigger now. And then like that. Boom, check your luck. And you come up, walk some more. Need some more ground here. There. Huh. Okay. Just gonna. Oh, hello, Udara. Sorry, that was an hour ago. You know, I can't see the Facebook comments. That's that's something that Restream needs to fix, I think. Hello, Udara. It's nice to see you join in. And I agree with Alan on this. Music is your choice. Also, what happens is whenever I play music, I get flagged by Facebook. So I'm not gonna play the music. You should be playing your own favorite music. Hello, Prakash. Long time no see. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just figure I'm gonna do this stuff anyway, so why not just stream it? Much better, right? I think that's a lot better. Where am I now? Where is this? But yeah, I can't see your messages from Facebook. That sucks. Or is it because I don't have... hang on, wait. It might be that there's a restream. Let's see. There's a chat somewhere here. Open in browser. Okay, let's see. That's obviously not going to load any of the previous ones, but what the heck. Can I minimize this a little bit? It's like huge. Alright. There. I think I now can see at least the chats coming in. Well, who knows? But I'm sorry if I miss any of your messages, because you know, there's like three ways to send chat messages into this stream. It's funny how the sun looks kind of tiny. I think we can maybe. It's I mean it's far away as hell, but let's just put it at 900. And the sky at 1,000, because in Unity they don't really like it to be. You shouldn't have that stuff that far away, because the poor render is trying to render things all the way out there, drawing distance and stuff like that, you know. Right. So yeah, that's gonna be a bit. It's okay though. I mean, it's gonna be a slow effect. And then, like I said, you in this level especially, you're gonna be able to move up and down like this as well. And then I'm gonna have to put like a hole here then, I guess, so you can see where you can actually go down. Let's just try. I'm not even sure exactly where that hole is, but let's just make it a black hole and put it maybe not there, but let's see. It is kind of there. There. So it's on there, but a bit too wide. Let's go down. The tunnel is right there. So that's like an indicator. We'll put like a, oops. This one is at what? 0, right? So where's my, and the hole should be at 0 too. Yeah. So that would indicate where you can go in to. That should be one over here as well. That's somewhat bigger. There. Can you actually see it? Yeah, you can see it. It's like, okay, so there's the hole. Oh. Good. Well, now at least we can work on these. That's not right. We can work on these shapes and texture them and make sure that they look nice and blend together nicely. And let's see. We can also try to minimize them so we don't have so many of different ones. What's this? Oh, that's also the holes I made? No, that's the tunnel. They go into wasteland, yes. And those two should also go in here. There we go. Hide, please. And then, let's see. I mean, right about now, we could start looking at like making the colliders. So let's go perspective here. So I have my layers set up more or less here. And I guess I used to just take the shapes, but I think that's a bad idea. Let's just keep it simple and make like box colliders here. So in a sense, we could just simply do this. Here's one collider. Let's call this collider. And let's convert it to an editable polygon, and then we'll put 0, and then now we can just start blocking out the collision. And we could make it as complex or not as we want, but it's always good for colliders to keep it kind of simple. So what I want to do is now there will be like little islands. I'm gonna have to move this guy so we can see. So there'll be like small islands where you can go, and then you're gonna have to. So this will be a jumping exercise, I guess. And then maybe there's like, it would be cool if there's like a, you can float. Maybe there's like logs. That would be cool. This one can be a little bit bigger. Yeah, we can actually make sure that you can never, even if you do fall down, we should probably do this. Yeah. And then let's say somewhere here, this is where like dry land is back. And then this one, we're going to, I'm just going to block it out now super quickly. So yeah, we're gonna need to adjust this one a lot. But in a sense, oops, this will make it a lot easier when it comes to. Okay, now I can't really see what I'm doing. Yeah, this one should be like something like that. Let's move it over here. Oh wait, this looks terrible. Let's do it this way instead. Let's extrude this. We're gonna need some extra polygons here anyway. Just pull this down. This can go back a bit. And then one more. And then like that somewhere. And then I think we'll keep this so you can actually walk here. And then back up again. And one more. We shouldn't do any more here because I think this is it. It's like we are not going to go further than this. Nay, not like that. There we go. There we go. I think I might have had the sound on other sites. It's terrible. So that might have been echoing into your sound channel, and I am sorry for that if that has been the case. Let's put in some more here. Something like that. And then this one. Yeah. There we go. It's very crude, but at least there's simple collision going on there. Always want to have like, especially when you're dealing with mesh colliders, we want to have simple shapes. Yeah, okay. That's my collider for the forest level. We were talking earlier about, oh yeah, that's actually a good point. We should also do, this is my far collider. I mean, I tried to do this separately in Unity last time. It was not a great idea because it kept moving around. So now this is ugly, but this is actually the entire mesh collider for the level. So I can actually say, use this as a collider, and then that will be all the colliders I need for the level. This means you can't go back. I can just make another one, rotate it 180, and put it like here. So now you have like a narrow corridor. It's a bit narrow. I mean, we're gonna make some adjustments so that it widens and narrows and stuff, but for now, that's our collider for this level. I'm not sure it's placed in the correct space, but we can actually just do this for now. We'll set it to be see-through. That's nice. Thank you 3D Studio Max for being able to do just that. Because I think what we want to do is we want to put it where's the position of this? 0, 0, and then I'm gonna move it. So we are, okay, needs to be here and up a bit. Yeah, but then I'm gonna move it back so we are on there. So we can see the stuff in the foreground. Actually, is that correct? No, it's actually correct. All of this should be exactly 25, I think. That means it's exactly at the same point as the foreground parallax layer. So you can walk all the way up to it, but you can't go through it. And this should be exactly at 0. At 0, yeah. Which means you can walk up to the second parallax layer, but not behind it. Eventually, maybe we will put some other parallax layers in between. Alright, so where's this? This is my forest collider. I'm gonna put it in as forest collider, and I'm gonna put it into the group. There we go. No, it's not. It's the swamp collider. God damn it, that was lucky. Alright. Let's go to the snowland. I'm gonna do kind of the same thing here. We'll do box colliders for this stuff. So it's a nice pink box here. A yellow box, I mean. And 0. And then snow collider. This is snow collider. And let's just block out first. So what's going to be nice here is that oh wait, those won't be. So the ice blocks, the floating ones, we are not going to make like this, because this one we're doing here is a static collider. It will not be moved or affected by physics at all, but those ice blocks will. So we won't be incorporating them here. Let's put in some iterations here for the collider. This one can go down. Where is the start of this? There. And then we can go back there. We can raise this up here. And okay, we're gonna need some more of these. And remember, these won't be rendered at all, so it's okay to kind of not be exactly on mark with these. And then this one, like there. Okay, so that's our first island. And then this is our cliff. I'm thinking now some of these should probably be made into instances, because we're not going to be, we don't have to do the entire level as one collider. That's frankly a bit dumb. We should separate these out, as well as like they will go along with each prefab will have its own collider. That's better. But for now, let's just chop it up. We're also later gonna delete the back faces of this. We won't need those. that many iterations. Connect these, just a few of these. And this goes here. There. Okay, here we need some more. And here. No, that's it for this one. Something like that. Can also set this to transparent. Nope. See-through. So you can go on the island, you can go up there. That's actually a copy of this, so I should not be making another copy of this. I should be making a copy of it, but I should create another version of it. God damn it. So there we go. We have like that one can be connected to the actual prefab and we can recycle it. And I think what we'll do is we'll take this guy and then, because here I think once you come like clear that mountaintop, I think that was Happy Owl's suggestion. We'll do a bit of like skiing, snowboarding. So what if, not on this side because that's too steep, but we can do on this side. So this is like a ski slope, and you end up here. Now this level became gigantic. Yeah, but that's cool. Like an action part of this. So that's now downhill skiing map. So looking through the camera, we'll come in here. Wait. This is the way it's gonna look. Parallaxing. Oops, I missed my. There's some ice blocks here as well. So you'll need to back it up a bit. Come in here. You reach land. There's a village here, I think we're gonna put. Still need to go back a bit. And then you climb, clear this cliff, climb, all the way up. Oh, it's so high up. And then here. And this is where you see the benefit of like having this large parallax background, so you can see it's a nice view all the way in the distance there. And then you go here, and then it's like, go snowboard. Downhill, and then stop here. I think that's where we have the boss fight for this level. You remember what the boss is for this level? We have 4 special monsters, and in this level it's a penguin. A mutated gigantic penguin. Let's see. Oh, okay. 7 more minutes, and then we've done 3 hours, and I'm gonna have my lunch. But I'm hoping to implement this. It's what, Thursday today. We have more or less exactly 2 weeks until March is finished. And I want to be able to implement this before the month is out, so that we have playable levels. And this is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. But that's okay. I mean, you have to kind of expect the unexpected. But yeah, it's getting there. and I like where it's going. Looking feel-wise, it's coming together slowly though. There's some nice special features here. Let's see. This village is kind of working. I mean, all of the levels will have 3D objects like this. It's nice though. So even if it's kind of 2.5D, it still has a 3D effect. Like you can see it happening when you approach the side wall. That's why you still want to have real 3D objects in. So it might very well be that we, after the levels are blocked out and they're fun and to play and looks nice, we might even remove some of the billboards and replace it with 3D objects. But yeah, small steps. Because this is a little bit flat now in terms of doesn't really feel like you're able to move around much, which is kind of true, but we're gonna fix that. I don't want it to be oh god, it's not gonna be like Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I love that game, but I don't love having just like a perfect 2D to walk on. I want to feel like you can explore like the woods a little bit more, like just go in and out a bit. Anyway, thank you for today. I'm gonna have some lunch, and then maybe I keep saying I'm gonna come on after lunch, but usually what happens is I get into this massive food coma, and then I kind of can't get back in. So I'm not gonna promise this time that I'm gonna go on after lunch, but maybe, just maybe. But I'm gonna shut the stream for today. I wonder if I can do a raid. I want to raid someone. How do you raid someone? Do I have to do it in? Do I do it in Streamlabs or on the site? Let's see. How do you raid someone? I don't even know how to raid someone. Okay. I'm gonna look this up. Oh yeah, it actually does say. First, announce that you are going to raid someone. I don't even know if there's anyone on. Then, oh, you type /raid and by name of the channel. I don't even know who's online. I don't even have anyone online. Yeah, I'll raid some other time. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you guys. Let's do some more at a later date. Take care.